One of our major collecting areas here in the Wilson Room are books about roses. The bulk of those books were donated to the library in 1927. To me, the best one is this one, this 3-volume set called Les Roses by Pierre-Joseph Redoute. One of the things that's beautiful about it is the binding. It's in gorgeous red leather with gold tooling, and you can see the roses on the spine. These were published in Paris between 1817 and 1824. Redoute was a botanical artist, the Raphael of flowers, he was called. Early in his career, he worked for Marie Antoinette, making pictures of lilacs in her garden. And then after the Revolution, he worked for Empress Josephine, illustrating the roses in her garden, and that's the set that we have here. Redoute would have painted these roses while they were still alive on the bush, and then they would have been engraved using a method called stipple engraving, which is how you get this incredible softness to the petals and the leaves that you usually don't see in engraving. They also would have been colored on the plate, not printed in black and white, and then hand colored, but the ink would have been wiped directly onto the plate with a method called à la poupée. So it's very early color printing that was very difficult, very hard to do well, and it's just done so beautifully here. You can see he rendered the roses as they were. There's lots of points where you can see leaves that aren't quite perfect. Sometimes there's interesting mutations that he captures. You can see the plate mark that runs around from where the copper plate would have been pushed into the damp paper to get the print on the page. Sometimes they're just gorgeously simple, modest, and the way that he can capture the light, especially on the rose hips, I always find a little sublime.